Going on, guys? Today we're inside the Neon studio, and as you can tell, it's hella messy. There's literally clothes and just shit everywhere. There's two laptops on the ground there. It's an absolute fucking mess in here. It's currently December 4th, and we're resetting up. We just did all the live stream shows on the other side of this. It was really cool, but as you can tell from the title, this is inside the Neonblack studio. So, we kinda need to get that bitch together. Check this out. Editing magic. What's good? Nothing's progressed. It's currently January 26th, 2022. I don't remember what time it was last time I checked in with you guys. We've gotten no work done on the studio. I don't even know if you can tell. I can't really show you because the lights don't turn on. Shit happened. I didn't focus on my brain health, and it's just made everything take so long. And I was gonna cancel the video, but I really want to make the studio video because what we've done in here and what we're gonna build is really impressive. So unfortunately, I haven't had a studio in a little bit, and I haven't been able to work on a lot or put a lot out. It's been a lot, but I'm not even gonna talk about that. The reason that it's kind of okay is we're gonna upgrade the studio. We're gonna add a lot of cool stuff. We're gonna add a lot of cool shit. It's gonna be cooler than it was before, and what it was before was kind of epic. And the plan before was just to kind of reset up, but some stuff happened, stuff got damaged, we're replacing some things, and then also just upgrading while we're at it. So it kind of worked out in the long run. The next time I check up with you guys, something will be of this. Okay, something will be of this room. Other than that Skrillex poster up there. I've had that for like fucking since 2014. I don't know how many years it's been now. Fuck. I'm sorry I look like shit, guys. Alright, next time I check in with you, we'll have something done. You ready? Check this out. Boom! I told you when we came back we would have the studio up, and we do. 99%. The only thing that isn't hooked up in here right now is the last cord that's going to run all the stuff behind here, because we actually have some stuff behind the green screen that I'll show you because we can actually get in because everything's fucking wired now. It's currently February 9th. Again, I forgot the last time we checked in, but it's finally done. And I've spent like 2 days in here chilling out. Everything's like, I've been using it. It's awesome. Let's go through this right now. The first thing to really take in would be like, yeah, look at the pretty lights. It's set up pink because that's like one of my favorite colors, and we can actually change the colors. Like, that's not hard to do. But I just have it set to that right now. So it's hard to take in everything, so we're gonna turn the lights on now. But yeah, okay. You see the pretty lights. Okay, so the first thing we'll get into is the tech side of shit, like the laptop, like basically the tech side of the main side of shit, and then we'll get into over here. Why do I still have these on? I tried to look cool for the intro. They're gone now, don't worry. Okay, so I have 3 displays, and they're all interchangeable, so anything can run on any screen, but we'll get into why and how they all work, and mainly the setups that I use. The main setup you're probably going to see from me using is my Switch or my whatever game is playing on this screen, and my laptop displays are over here. This is normally running OBS. This is actually a new screen, so I've only had a chance to stream with it once. But this is normally where OBS will be in the future. And if I'm watching a show or something, when we do like watch streams like YouTube Night or anything, it's playing on here, and I have OBS on here, or I might switch it regardless. It's basically the same shit. But if I'm gaming, OBS will be here, and I'll have my game displayed on this capture. It should be turning back on. Okay, yeah, it's back on. Just don't worry about that screen being on right now. But basically, I have it that way so that, like, if I want to search something up or whatever, that's why I have 3 displays. A lot of people might think, like, 3 is kind of, like, overboard, but it's actually, like, I could use a 4th. Like, especially with, like, how much I'm running, because that's just the video side of shit. On top of that, I also run Ableton Live 10. Okay, so for the music geeks out here, this is my studio and what I use to make music. I have adjust. You know what? I have a light pen for this. I have a board here that I run my guitar and everything through, and like basically everything runs through here. This is like, if I want to use any of my instruments, like my drums or my bass or my guitar or anything, it runs, I'll run it through the amp, and then run it through here, and then run it to this, which then plugs into my computer so that I can run live instruments and my microphone or anything like that. But a lot of my like digital producing mainly comes from this keyboard. I don't know the model. It's Casio brand. I've been using it for like 7 fucking years. My Akai Mini Professional APC, an M Audio mixed with an M track. This was a custom piece of gear I made. You could make this yourself for like, I think $60 probably, maybe less if you want to like just like really budget it, but I wanted mine to look super cool. Basically just buy a number pad keyboard, and this really, I don't know if it works with other DAWs, but with Ableton, the reason I use Ableton Live is because you can, everything you plug into it is MIDI mappable. I could plug this fucking GameCube controller in and start fucking playing keys and chords off of it, as long as it's got a USB interface. So, if you get one of these, or just a number pad keyboard, it would basically just be this part on your keyboard. Then you can go on Amazon and look up, they're these, I think they're just called keyboard covers, but you can get one mapped for Ableton Live that'll run over the keys. And then just cut out the little keys you want, and like you can put out whatever you want and make your own pad for literally, like you don't even have to put the keys that would be there because you can MIDI map it to fucking anything. So, highly recommend one of this. This is my most used piece of gear since I made it, and I've had it for about a year now. On top of that, I have a little Pikachu metronome. I have some more music gear out there that we'll talk about, and also this is my green screen for streaming. It's kind of cramped, but I also like it because I can do everything from in this chair. And also, this is one of the greatest features. Check this out. Do you hear that? That's because I have a massaging chair. It's just your average gaming chair, but it's got a massager in it, and I've pimped it out with little bunny pillows and like a little headrest. So I really fucked with the chair. The chair is really important. If you're a producer or any like type of streamer, anybody who has like spends prolonged times of period at their fucking desk, you definitely need a good chair. It doesn't necessarily have to be a massage chair, but you need a good chair. You can't do it to yourself. Get yourself a chair. You know, like every streamer, producer, anybody who spends prolonged periods of time at a desk doing anything like this needs a good chair. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Now that you know what's good as far as the computer. Oh, this is just a laptop, by the way. I can't remember if I talk specs. I don't know the exact specs because I've had so much work put onto it. But it's got a terabyte of memory and 10 gigabytes of RAM. And then we'll get into the details of the studio now. Okay, flipping around. Okay, so flipping around, this is what I see. Like when I'm sitting here, this is kind of like what I'm working with. So we'll get into what everything is. So for these, these control obviously my lights. I have this remote here, which actually controls down here. I have my controller charger, a Kodi box so that I can like watch TV if I want to just like not be on the internet. My PlayStation's hooked up here, and my Switch is hooked up here. All of these cords back here, I have the HDMI for all of these things, and they're very interswappable with the capture card. And the capture card is really important because the capture card plugs in my laptop, and basically anything, whether I'm streaming or not, can run through this. Like watch. If I unplug it, it's gone. If I plug it back in, the display pops up. So everything is basically everything on this screen runs through this capture card. On top of that, I also have this external Monster sound card, which lets me plug in 2 headphone jacks, but also increases my sound quality and has its own volume limiter here. It's really useful when you're streaming, like if I have Julie sitting here or something, and like we're both watching something, it's extremely helpful and useful, and it just makes life easier. Going into my actual like tech, I have a vape. Stealth. It's pretty beat up, but I like it that way because I'm Slasher. I have your average gaming mouse. There's nothing crazy special about it, but it's a 6D gaming mouse. You can control how fast it goes. Obviously, it's got your back, forward. It's got like I can, if I press this and I hold it, it'll change modes. And now this solely like controls just this, or it controls the volume or certain things, and then I can press back and have it go to regular mode. And oh shit, I have it on super high. Okay, there we go. I had it on super high fucking sensitivity. But my keyboard's, again, just a really kind of basic gaming keyboard. Like, you don't really need to go crazy. I think this mouse costs like $60. The keyboard, 40. Behind my laptop, this is a cooling pad, because this laptop is basically built in as a PC now. If I were to travel with it, it would break so fast. This display is just an RCA screen. My buddy hooked me up with it. My Switch is on a light up dock, so it looks cool. I can change all the colors or turn it off. I can make it like do this thing. Yep, lit, awesome. These lights here can go all these colors. I can just change to whatever the fuck I want it. We're gonna keep it white because I'm showing you guys my studio. Over here, I have a Tracer plushie, a Reaper plushie, a Diva Pop figure. These are so fucking cool. These are the paper dolls from Doki Doki Literature Club. Fucking Natsuki got a little damaged. Behind that's my Neon Bulbasaur light, which again, you can like change, do whatever you want with it. I have a Peep plushie, a Pikachu, and an Overwatch. And then Mimikyu, obviously. I have a Bulbasaur, but we don't know where he is, and it's very, very upsetting. My headphones are... I know they're an expensive pair. I don't really pay too much attention. They're not the Razer ones, but the cat ears, I don't know where they are. If you watch my streams, you know I have the cat ears. I don't know where they are. We can only find one, and it's up there. On top of here, 999 represent. We're gonna get more into the music stuff side of that over here. This is a speaker. It's like a different speaker that hooks into this, because this actually goes up and rotates and shit. But it's just better like that. It's just, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. I have a Razer mic for when I'm streaming. Did not need this, but my girlfriend got it for me because it's pink. Love you. So yeah, the setup's like, it's nothing crazy. Like, the laptop and this screen are probably the most expensive, like, well, and the microphone are probably the most expensive, like, hardware as far as computer goes. You can get a really nice looking setup for not that much. Like, I'm pretty sure you can get these on Amazon for like $25. Again, this mouse was a little bit, but it's the Diva mouse. You can get a cool light up gaming mouse, and it's wired too. Like, you can get a cool, like, get a cool gaming mouse for not like $100. The keyboard, I want to get a new keyboard, but that's just because I don't like how dirty the white gets, and you can really see the crumbs, especially when you turn it off. Oh, look, I have an Overwatch key. That's fucking amazing. Definitely, look at my cool Overwatch key. But yeah, so that's just my personal preference, but you could have a really cool fucking setup for like not ridiculous amounts of money. Like, it is possible. But yeah, so like I said, my Switch and everything's kind of like monitored in behind here. Moving over to my more production side, we talked about everything, but I didn't show you how awesome my cool fucking, you know what, we're not gonna do this. I'm just gonna B-roll you all the toys right here. Roll you the wall of stuff as well. Okay, we're actually turning the lights on for this next part because it's going to be hard to see without it. So, quickly... We have a hentai room, but I just kicked. Alright, anyways. So, we'll actually run through the instruments really quick because I said I would. This is an electric guitar. The first one I ever got when I started, like, making music seriously. My buddy David hooked it up to me. It had been with him for a while. He didn't even know if it would plug into an amp. And we restored it, and it works. And I sesh it. It's awesome. I fucking thank you, David, again for that. Another restored piece was this. I found this at a Value Village. It was $8. It had no tuners, one string. It was completely fucked. And we restored it, and it actually plays pretty alright. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really jam acoustic guitar that heavy, but other people I know have come in session this is probably my favorite piece, the one I session the most. This is the axe, this is the bass. David again hooked me up with this one. This one's got a bit of a story behind it. They won a contest. David was in a band, and they won like some Battle of the Bands contest, and they flew out to fucking drove out. I don't know how they got there, but they went out to Montreal and they played a show. And this is the bass that Ryan used in the band, and it stayed with David. And they're gonna sell it, and I was like, you can't fucking do that. It's gotta stay with the bros. So yeah, and I got it, and I've laid down bare. I don't know if any of the music's come out. I think some of it has. Anyways, I've used that bare times in songs now since. So mission accomplished. It stayed with the boys. Over here, thank you again to David, like fucking literally linking me so much shit. Hooked me up with this record player, and I really fucks with it because I love playing vinyls. And I have a bunch of vinyls, and I fucks with them. And go buy yourself a Neonblack Lover vinyl, available on my Instagram. I think they're $25. It might be on sale right now. Go pick yourself up one. Oh, I'm retarded. And my turntables. These are my turntables. I've had these for, I don't know, since 2017 or 18, and I don't ever really think I'm going to upgrade unless I get CDs on top of them, because it's a standalone mixer as it is, but it's also linked into under here. I have a laptop that's all linked to the screen, and it runs, but I could just, like, this is the best thing Pioneer's ever fucking put out. Like, it's just so good. I stickered it out a little bit, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, these are my turntables. I rock these. This is the other side of the studio, and then again, those are my instruments. So, yeah, yo. Hold on, we're gonna outro. You guys are checking it out. I hope you enjoyed. That's my setup. This is my setup. This is my studio / setup. I don't know how to outro this, guys. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you can take some tips from my studio, make yours epic. To be honest, I probably could have gone more in depth, and maybe when we have it, because